I've spent the last 10 plus years of my life moving steadily towards more and more neurodivergency and learning how to be okay with being neurodivergent. Now all of a sudden I'm on medication and I find that I'm not as outwardly neurodivergent anymore, and that has brought stress. It's brought me to a place where I feel really normal, and I'm realizing that feeling normal isn't always fun. What's up everybody, it's Charlie and I'm back. So in this video I want to talk about the ways that my life has been dulled since I've started taking medication, and the few ways that I've tried to mitigate that since I've been on medication for about 6 or 7 months now. So far things have been going well. I've seen a great decrease in the symptoms that I've been experiencing, especially when it comes to command hallucinations and delusions. I've really been able to see through most of those in a way that's brought clarity to my life and helped me to feel overall better. I also no longer have had suicidal ideations, or at least when they come, they're not nearly as strong as they used to be. So overall, things are going good when it comes to medication. But I have seen a couple downsides that I wanted to talk about in this video. Namely, that my life has gotten boring. What I realized is that before, when I was experiencing my delusions and hallucinations, they brought vibrancy and life to my life in a way that I haven't been able to recreate on this side of being medicated. First of all, I'm taking a mood stabilizer that diminishes the really high highs and the really low lows, which is good because I don't feel out of control anymore, but it also has stolen away some of the joy that I did used to experience when I was having those really high highs. I don't miss the lows, but the highs were great, and I miss the vibrancy of life that it brought to me. Similarly, I miss my delusions because when I was experiencing them, I felt like I was at the center of something that was much larger than myself. And not that I don't still believe that now, but the immediacy with which I feel it is very different. When I was delusional, I felt like if I didn't do these specific things, or if I didn't have these specific thought processes or move in this specific way, then really catastrophic things would happen. And I don't believe that anymore, but because I don't have those to hold on to, it means that if I don't do those things, nothing will happen like everybody else. It's brought me to a place where I feel really normal, and I'm realizing that feeling normal isn't always fun. It's not always a comfortable place to be for me because I've spent the last 10 plus years of my life moving steadily towards more and more neurodivergency and learning how to be okay with being neurodivergent. Now all of a sudden I'm on medication and I find that I'm not as outwardly neurodivergent anymore, and that has brought stress. So there are a few solutions that I've thought of that's helped me to deal with this time of feeling a little bit more normal and less special like I used to feel. The first one is to get a hobby. I've really needed to add something else to my life that let me focus on myself. Before, I spent a significant portion of my time and energy trying to be okay, trying to manage my delusions, trying to manage my hallucinations, trying to manage myself in my highs or in my lows so that I could feel better. And now that I'm on medication, I don't have to spend as much time doing those things, which means I have a lot of free time. Finding a hobby that works for me, whether it's drawing or making more videos or just overall spending more time taking care of myself, has been helpful for me to fill that time and to not go to a destructive place. The second thing that I plan to do and haven't done yet is to talk to my psychiatrist about this. There may be a medication that's different, that gives me a different side effect and doesn't take away as much of my joy in the way that the medication I'm on now does. Or there might be a way for me to only take my mood stabilizer when I need it and the rest of the time live a little bit more normally. I don't really know, but I do think that talking to your psychiatrist or whoever your healthcare professional is is an important step because they know the way these medications work and they can help you to figure out if it's a side effect that you need to just deal with or if it's a side effect that they can change or tweak your medication dosage to help with. The third thing that's been very helpful for me is honestly to turn to my higher power, to recognize that yes, I'm a normal person now, and no, I don't deal with the hallucinations and delusions that I used to, but that doesn't mean that my life doesn't have meaning. It doesn't mean that I don't still have value, and it doesn't mean that I don't still bring something important to this world. It's just less catastrophic than it used to be. It's less of a big deal than it used to be, and there's less pressure on me than there used to be. Like everybody else, I'm free to act with dignity and with purpose, and overall I hope you guys can do the same. So I really just wanted to start a conversation about this. I hope that this video is helpful for any of you who are in a similar position where your medication is sort of stealing your joy and making you feel a lot more normal, and how to deal with that. As always, I'll see you guys in the comments, and definitely like and subscribe to see more content like this. And I'll see you guys next time. Deuce.